Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be some chance for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Ronaldinho. Messi gets into a good position. Nice control. And that has sent him sprawling. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And the pass is intercepted. And it's Del Piero. And he's in on goal. It's Vieri! So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Koundé. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He won't be happy with that one. No, that pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Vieri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Vieri! Oh, it's hit the post! Stood up well to him there. Vieira with the slide tackle there. And here's Griezmann. Threads one in. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Del Piero. And it's Robertson. Del Piero. And Del Piero! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that.
Can he finish? Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Ronaldinho certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
He's had it taken off him. Deco. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Vieira. Good running, strong and purposeful. He might be in here! Messi! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Sao Paulo really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Robertson. Now it's Vieri. Looking to play him in. He has a look up. Goes for a shot! Wonderful from Del Piero! About as smooth as it gets. And this is getting better and better. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Corinthians.
He's going for goal! Another save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Robertson. Rijkaard. And it's Royce. That is good. And Royce! Messi. Nice physical challenge. Corinthians heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Vieira. Del Piero. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Griezmann. Can he get it through? Messi has it in a wide position. Lovely bit of skill. Del Piero is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. And now the breakaway. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Wriggles his way through. Messi ploughing through the middle. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rijkaard goes sliding in. And that'll be the last act of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Corinthians really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Corinthians in control at half-time, 2-0. And we're underway again. And they win it back again. Del Piero. And this is Royce. Vieri! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And it's Griezmann. Baresi shows the will to win the ball. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Cannavaro, the man that is tenacity personified. Robertson. Deco producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That has not gone well. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And we have our very first corner. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Corinthians are looking to go forward now. Oh, they could be caught out here. Tries a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Messi. No, he is not giving anything away. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And Royce! Now, who's going to be first to this? It's not an especially good pass, that. O'Shea.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Griezmann. Knocks it into space. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Royce looking to run onto it. Decent chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Danger averted for now. Cannavaro. And here's Royce. Royce takes control of it and he's on the... Royce! And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Senhoras e senhores, joguem lixo somente nas lixeiras. Agradecemos a colaboração.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
The great team, the people's team, that is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years. And this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white. And already we're underway here.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to good pace and a technical ease.
Now that looks a decent ball. Well, that's a little loose. Aimed beyond the defence. He's picked his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Del Piero. Howson. Pelé. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the run. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And here's Vieri. Vieri looking to penetrate opposition lines. Knocks it into space. And this is Pelé. Oh, that's well spotted. Rijkaard cuts it out. Oh, this looks sharp. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Tries to play it through. He's cut it out. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution... And Royce! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Royce clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Has a look and plays it forward. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Fletcher gets across to intercept that. Now it's Pelé.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Sergi gets over and intercepts. Ronaldinho. Corinthians trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Corinthians looking to pass their way through. Couldn't squeeze it through. That's a sharp pass. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's away! Can he finish? Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Pelé plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Great vision. Vieri gets into a good position. Bale, can he spark a counter here? Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Sergi. Can he get it through? Out to the left it goes. Oh, well played, well played. Pieri. Looking to play him in. And this is Del Piero. Del Piero! And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Até agora, empate. E quem vai vencer no segundo tempo? Nosso time, é claro.
So, off we go once more.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And he's going to have his name taken. That is a routine catch.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Fletcher does well to get it back. Well read, nice interception. Messi. And that was nowhere near his best. Now, can they get him away? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, that's fabulous. And Del Piero!
Del Piero made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Vieira. Baresi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Corinthians are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think
Del Piero! Alessandro Del Piero! Another ice-cool goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Corinthians have broken through. It's 1-0.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
And it's Del Piero. Royce. Cafu could try cutting inside here. Header! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Público presente na partida de hoje. 60.179
quarter of an hour into the second half. And this is Vieri. And he's managed to get free. And a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Del Piero. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Corinthians have the chance to go the other way. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Vieri. And the through ball. Sergi kept his eye on it, and he's there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Brilliantly cut out. Royce. Oh, important interception. Can he get on the end of this? Played into space out wide. Could move up a gear here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Sergi promptly onto that, and that is that. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Cafu thinks about the shot. Cafu, up he goes! So what can they make of this? And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, played right into his path. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Royce. Baresi. That has not gone well. Cannavaro. He won't be happy with that one. He's through here.
Corinthians nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And here's Del Piero. And that is out of play. Looks to the other side. Corinthians close now to seeing this one through to the end. And here's Vieri. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Cafu. Sergi gets a foot in here. Bale. Ronaldinho. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Del Piero taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30 million people. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Not the most accurate pass. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Some really good ball movement. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Pelé. Threads one in, out to the right. Cafu proves just a little bit too strong. And he's managed to get free.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Cannavaro trying to keep this in. And this Del Piero gets shapes to shoot! Goal! Corinthians! Corinthians take the lead! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now there's a fine ball. Cafu. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the counter is on. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, well measured. He has found the way through. Takes a shot! They've done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Corinthians are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Corinthians are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
It's a sharp pass. And this is Del Piero. He's beaten the last man. He's one-on-one, surely! Fletcher getting this one clear. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He'll try to keep this alive. Some resolute defending there. Aimed beyond the defence.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. That has been cut short. And it's Vieira. Strokes it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Howson. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's found a way through. Corinthians heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. He is through here. Del Piero! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Cafu. And they're quick to press. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. This might spell danger. Ronaldinho. Pele. Cannavaro pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's run loose here. Lovely feet. Fletcher does well to stand firm and defend it. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that is a little undercooked.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Baresi. And we've reached half-time. So your views on the first half?
Corinthians clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Corinthians go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And we're underway again. Now who's going to be first to this? Royce. Cafu. And he's worked it through. And this is... And Royce! You've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, that's nice. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Adriano, and he cuts out the supply. And here's Royce. Corinthians can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Vieri. That is good alert. Oh, what a mistake! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Del Piero! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Baresi makes the interception. Robertson. Corinthians with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. Well-timed, excellent interception.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Cafu, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He's had it taken off him. Ronaldinho. Pele goes looking wide. Defending was strong and firm. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Robertson. Vieira. Cafu. Here's Vieira. Pass is coming off in quick succession here, and this is Vieri. Bale. Darren Fletcher. Cafu. Messi. Cannavaro. It's Vieri! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corinthians with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Robertson plays it short. Oh, such a clever touch. Chance for a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away.
Corinthians have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And he's there to make the challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's shifting through the gears here. Stood up well to him there. Darren Fletcher. Pass somewhat off target. Cafu is looking to influence the game from out wide. And here's Royce. Oh, nice touch. Tries to pass it, tries a shot! Royce! Smoothness itself! A finish of true class! And the lead is extended still further. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, easy pickings there. Looking for options for movement. Cafu. Ended up in no man's land. Knocks it into space. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Messi. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Corinthians, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Del Piero picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Corinthians definitely impressing me here.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to... Decent chance! It's a loose ball. Cross... Oh, he's been caught napping! And the finish! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Corinthians are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Robertson. Oh, important interception.
Darren Fletcher.
Iniesta. Looking for the run. Oh, played right into his path. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Ronaldinho. No way through. And this is Royce. That is good strength. Oh, it's come loose. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Pele gets into a good position. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ronaldinho quietly revving up.
Well, they could break here.
Del Piero is flagged offside. Looking to play him in. Adriano. Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, taken with style. Corinthians are back in business. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Teremos uma substituição.
Corinthians can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Corinthians grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Looking for options for movement. Beauty! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
And we have our very first corner.
Del Piero with the short one.
And the shot! And that is wildly off target.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Oh, good spread.
You can never be short of runners into space.
Oh, what a climb! Now, oh, he's been caught on it here. Ronaldinho. Corinthians trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and...
Chance! Vieri with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well-timed, excellent interception. Vieira. Now it's Vieri. And no, that was never going to make it. Rijkaard. Corinthians finding their passes. Can he finish? Goal! Corinthians! And they've got their lead back. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
Corinthians get themselves into the lead. Oh, well measured. Oh, that's been cut out, well played.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Now it's Rooney. Pelé. Big chance! They've scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Corinthians are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So all square, and not for the first time.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Cannavaro does well to get it back. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great ball if he can get there. Howson, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Ronaldinho, he won't be happy with that one. Over to the left. Corinthians have got it back and they'll have another go. And this is Vieri, closing in on goal. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Corinthians are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2.
Terminou o primeiro tempo. Vamos torcer para que nosso time consiga a vitória no segundo.
Corinthians kick off the second half.
Corinthians have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Now it's Vieri. And the counter is on. He's on it, can he get away? Ronaldinho. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vieri. And that's a danger. He's having a shot! Vieri! Amazing!
Surprise, surprise, who else? The ideal time and the ideal man to do it. This is going to liven up the second half. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very...
It's Adriano! Off the post! Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now it's Vieri, and he's intervened well there. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Del Piero. Del Piero going face-to-face with his great rival.
Corinthians are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Oh no, this does not look good. He's got away. Corinthians are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they? He's gone for goal!
Público presente na partida de hoje.
Cafu.
62.005
Now it's Royce.
espectadores.
That looks a cracking ball. Takes a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Del Piero plays it short. He's shifting. Vieri! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? And a chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now it's Del Piero, plays a sharp little ball here. Great vision, and this is Del Piero. Del Piero unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Khan claims comfortable.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Vieri was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Del Piero, out towards the flank, back into the middle. Nice sequence of passes, this. Good read, needed to be. Darren Fletcher.
Corinthians surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And Royce! And it's hit the woodwork and out! That has not gone well. And it's Vieira. Darren Fletcher. And that is a little undercooked. Cannavaro. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard. Del Piero. Howson calmly anticipates. Royce, and he was quick to react.
Corinthians can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Knocks it into space. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that will be it. Corinthians proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way, and they are clearly so happy to have won it. Del Piero taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Corinthians clearly came into this.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech shot at goal! They want to be quick to recover this. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though, I'll give him that.
Nicely weighted ball. Vieri in acres of space out wide.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Vieri. Looking for options for movement. He's found a way through. That is good strength. And that's the keeper's ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick. Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players. And big header! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, and another try! And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gets a good foot in there. Good ball, good take. Oh, whistle's gone, now then. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Del Piero! And it's Rijkaard. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball.
Royce really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And this is Pele. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Brazil! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Brazil have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Darren Fletcher conjures time and space where few can.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Vieri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice parts. Chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Robertson actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2, then. They've played it short. Cannavaro gets a foot in here. So, third corner of the game. Del Piero with the short one. He is just caressing the ball. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. And the shot! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Looking for the run. Adriano purring through the gears. Now it's Vieri. Played into space. Not the most accurate pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's going to be disappointed with that. Ronaldinho. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Del Piero. And this is Adriano! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now the ball in. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. Rijkaard is there and he can pick it up.
Corinthians truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Tries to play it through. Rijkaard cuts it out. And it's made its way to him. Cannavaro. That's a sharp pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, easy pickings there. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Darren Fletcher. Now it's Pelé. And that pass just didn't quite work. Baresi. Throw in. Rijkaard.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Royce. Great vision. Sergi spots it and intercepts. Howson. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Pass somewhat off target. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's Ronaldinho. Adriano. Pelé. Brazil have got it back and they'll have another go. Brazil have a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
That is some save from Khan! Defending of the desperate variety. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this? That's good vision. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Ronaldinho, Adriano. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He's got away. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. And this is Del Piero. Now it's Rooney. That's a promising run he's making on the right. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Corinthians are very much in the game, and
a chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Del Piero really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corinthians get their fourth corner. And it's been taken short. Cross to the back post. Passar claims it without any fuss.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Vieri. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Back into the middle. Cafu. Oh, what a climb! He scored! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Howson gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Rijkaard. Robertson looking to get on the end of this. Van der Sar claims it. Safe hands. 75 minutes played. Played back in, and it's Royce. And he's found a way past.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter.
And Royce! Goal! Corinthians! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Corinthians get themselves into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do.
And the finish! They've scored! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Ronaldinho. A heavy challenge. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Ronaldinho. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Corinthians do have a chance to counter here. Ronaldinho. Can he latch on to this? And it's been big chance! In for the pieces! Now, who's going to be first to this? And now they can clear their lines. Cafu is one whose deliveries we all know about. Threads one in. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? It's run loose here. Ronaldinho receives it in a good position. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Now, power or placement? And that's one back. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Corinthians have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Royce picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, I have to say I'm thoroughly impressed with what we've just witnessed. As soon as they got their goal, you felt they were always going to go on and find a winner, and they did just that.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.